1 year ago today, I left on what would become an epic 150-day-long, once-in-a-lifetime road trip, spanning one of the largest and most stunning countries in the world. Canada is one of the last places on Earth where its vast wilderness and pristine landscapes still remain relatively untouched by humans. Yet its insurmountable beauty is somehow matched by its equally vibrant culture, people, and world-class cities. It is simply a country that cannot be left unseen. I spent half a year driving from coast to coast to magnificent coast, seeing what makes Canada's jaw-dropping landscapes, culture, and people so special. I did this trip along with two of my friends, Matt and Carla from Must Do Canada, to film and document our journey for a film series to be called Canada's Road to 150. Together we saw and experienced hundreds of the best activities and places there are to see across the country. We learned that it takes a long time to drive across the world's second largest country. But around every corner somehow lies a new adventure and hidden gem waiting to be discovered. So here is my list of the top 6 ultimate adventures to be had in Canada. Number 6. Tidal bore rafting. If you ever find yourself in Nova Scotia and are looking to up your adventure game, don't miss the chance to go rafting on the world's highest tides with Tidal Bore Rafting Resort. This is the only place in the world where you can go tidal bore rafting and ride a river while its directional flow reverses and fills up with 160 billion tons of seawater. That's enough water to fill the Grand Canyon twice every day. After driving straight through into the ripping tides for 9 kilometers, you might just feel about damp enough to bail into the water yourself and go mudsledding on the nearby shore. Number 5. Walking on the world's largest non-polar glacier. If you find yourself in northern Canada, take a flight-seeing plane with Icefield Discovery to see Canada's tallest mountain, Mount Logan in Kluane National Park in the Yukon. It's actually the second tallest peak in North America. This is a very remote part of the country, and you'll likely be one of the only ones around for over 22,000 square kilometers flying over the snowy and icy ridges of the Elias Mountains in a ski plane. This place is so remote that the surrounding mountains you're seeing have never been climbed and have never been named. And if the weather is good, you'll get a chance to land on and explore the largest non-polar ice field in the world by foot. Number 4. Land of the Midnight Sun. If you're this far north already, why not keep going? Try your luck at driving the notorious Dempster Highway to the uppermost edge of Canada. Once there, you are in the land of the Midnight Sun, Tuktoyaktuk in the Northwest Territories, where the summer daylight is everlasting. It'll take you a few days to drive, but if you ever wanted to see the true power of the northern lights in the fall and winter months, this is the place to do it. They are so powerful here that if you listen closely, you will actually be able to hear them. As you keep driving north, you will cross over into the Arctic Circle, and eventually you'll hit the tree line, where the trees can't grow anymore due to the ground being permanently frozen. Keep driving a few more hours, and you'll make it to Tuktoyaktuk. This is a small but very welcoming community. Take in the cultural traditions of the Inuvialuit people and bring a coat. You'll need it even on their warmest day. Number 3. Spend a night on your own personal raft in the middle of nowhere. If you're looking for some serene, quiet time on your adventure, try spending a night on your own personal raft in the middle of nowhere. Fly into Yellow Dog Lodge, a secluded wilderness paradise in the Northwest Territories, and spend your time exploring tucked-away islands with friends, hiking in the vast wilderness, or go fishing and enjoy your catch right there on the shore. But for the ultimate quiet and relaxing experience in nature, spend your night on your own personal raft under the stars, which you can anchor wherever you want. Go swimming, meet some new and curious wildlife friends, and take your own personal attached canoe for a spin around your home for the night. If you're looking for some quiet time in nature and an incredible adventure all at the same time, you can't beat this spot. Number 2. Okay, Now, before I list my #1 top adventure activity in Canada, there are so many other incredible adventures to be had that didn't quite make it on this list. So for my #2 spot on this list, I'm going to share a quick list of some of the other incredible adventures to be had in Canada. Did you know that you can go snorkeling in a river during the salmon run in Campbell River in British Columbia? Float down the raging river with the salmon and get up close and personal with them as they swim upstream to spawn. But make sure to keep your eyes open for the grizzly bears and whales in the area on the way out of town. There is only one place in the world where you can actually walk on the Earth's mantle. For this experience, you'll need to visit Gros Mourne National Park in Newfoundland. Give a go at living off the grid at a hike and canoe-in treehouse in Mont, Tremblant, Quebec at Refuge Perches. Enjoy your time on the lake and spend a night sleeping in a treehouse. Go kayaking through the thick forest streams on the lake at Arrowhon Pines in Algonquin Park in Ontario. Or jump in another kayak and explore the tides at Hopewell Rocks in New Brunswick. The tides there rise and fall 55 feet in a day, which means you can then ditch your kayak and explore the same place on foot. Little Lake Manitou in Saskatchewan is Canada's version of the Dead Sea. Due to its high salt and mineral content, it provides effortless floating. You don't have to worry about drowning here. See the brilliant bright red rock and sandy beaches of Prince Edward Island and go for a swim in the beautiful water. Visit Alberta's provincial gem, the Canadian Alberta Rocky Mountains. Become a mountaineer and take in the vast beauty of the surrounding landscapes. Before I mention my #1 pick for my top 6 ultimate Canadian adventures, give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Each activity I talked about in this video has its own adventure video right here on this channel. So make sure to check those out and share this video with someone who you think could be your travel buddy on one of these adventures. Now, for my #1 top adventure activity in Canada. Freediving and snorkeling with wild beluga whales. If you ever find yourself in Manitoba, Canada, take the quick flight up to Churchill with Lazy Bear Expeditions and experience the life-changing chance of getting into the open water and swimming with wild beluga whales during the world's largest whale migration. Beluga whales are some of the most curious, social, and playful mammals in the ocean. When you're in the water with them, try singing or humming. They honestly can't help but to sing along. There is nothing quite like being surrounded by 20 playful wild beluga whales in the open ocean. And if you're lucky enough, a mama beluga whale might just introduce you to her new baby. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my top 6 picks of the ultimate adventures to be had while in Canada. Remember to like, subscribe, and share to see more of my travel adventures. Let me know in the comment section down below which of these activities you've tried or would like to try, or what else you think should be added to this list. So, thank you very much for watching, happy trails, and until next time.